Hello everyone, Clark of the Geek here. Welcome back to a brand new video, another Bond review, and today is the one. It's finally here. After all the delays, No Time to Die. Daniel Craig's swan song as Bond after 15 years. And yeah, it's mad, you know. I went to see it in the cinema yesterday, and this is just my initial reaction, what I thought of it overall. And it'll be spoiler free. I'll be talking sort of broadly about it. So if you haven't seen the film, you can still watch this video because I won't be spoiling it. And if you have seen the film, please, for the love of God, do not spoil it in the comments. I will probably be doing a spoiler review maybe later the week, I don't know. But I probably will do a spoiler review at some point soon. So leave all your spoiler chat for that. If you spoil it on this, I'll get Jaws to come and hunt you down and eat you. And also don't spoil it because, you know, basic respect for people who haven't seen it yet, you know, that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get on to the review. So starting with Daniel Craig as Bond, this is his last film. Now, I've been fairly critical of Craig in the past, you know, and I think it's mostly Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace because while I appreciate particularly Casino Royale, I appreciate what that does, I don't have as much fun with it, and Quantum of Solace just no. But I think that's kind of where, you know, because I don't have as much fun with him and his Bond and those films, but I think Skyfall onwards, I think his Bond is terrific, and in this film he was phenomenally good, and yeah, he's a brilliant actor, always has been, always will be, and I love him in this film. You know, he's very gruff, he's very serious, he's very emotional, and it works so well, all that stuff that he does really well, but he's also incredibly witty and comedic, which we haven't seen as much of in his era, and it's like, that's what I keep saying. Daniel Craig, he's a fantastic actor, and if you write it into the script for him to be more silly and jovial, he can do it phenomenally well, and he does it here brilliantly. It's not a flat-out comedy like, say, Diamonds Are Forever is, perhaps, or something, but it's very much, yeah, he's just having fun, and that is what I've missed from the Craig era. It's just, you know, fun, you know, stuff like Skyfall and this. You know, it's fun, isn't it? So let's talk about the Bond girls in this film, all three of them. So first you got Madeleine Swann returning from Spectre. I should make it clear, I really don't like Spectre. I thought to put it bluntly, crap. I really didn't like it. And a big thing I didn't like about it was I didn't buy the chemistry at all between Bond and Madeleine Swann, which was important because they were trying to sell us on that this was Bond's one true love in this universe, and it's just, it didn't work for me. But in this film, I buy it, and I buy a lot of the hurt and the pain that they feel, and they sell it so well. But yeah, massive step up from Spectre in that regard. Now let's talk about Ana de Armas as Paloma, who isn't in it a lot, to be fair, but she's a CIA agent who is paired up with Bond for a little bit of the film, and I thought she was perfect. She just brought so much energy and wit and just brilliance to the film. She bounced off Craig perfectly, and I just wish she was in it more because she was brilliant. And finally, you have Lashana Lynch as Nomi, who's the new 007. You know, after Bond retires, Nomi takes his place. And a lot of people were kind of, a lot of people, based on the trailers, were thinking that, they're just treating Bond as the butt of the joke, and it's like, he's just getting disrespected. No, it's not like that at all in the film. He's very much on equal pegging with Nomi. It's kind of like Bond and Anya in The Spy Who Loved Me, you know, the back and forth. And I love The Spy Who Loved Me, my favourite Bond film, so I'm not complaining there. But yeah, I thought Nomi was great, and she's just really likeable. You also have the main Bond regulars, you know, MQ, Moneypenny, all that lot. So you got Ralph Fiennes is great. I think he is really good. Just get a good amount to do. Ben Whishaw as Q gets a lot to do in the film, and he's great. Moneypenny, Naomi Harris, I think she's also brilliant at what she does. Tanner, he's always been fun in these films, and he's great. And you also got Felix Leiter, Jeffrey Wright's Felix Leiter from the first two Craig films. He hasn't appeared since Quantum of Solace, but I love the back and forth between him and Bond, and it was just nice to see him again after such a long time. Now let's talk about Safin, played by Rami Malek, villain of the film. A lot of people seem to really not like him, I've seen, but I didn't love him. I did love elements of him. I thought he was very creepy at points. Rami Malek did do a really good performance, but I just think the character was lacking in places, but I don't think he was as bad as some people are saying, but there is a lot to be desired, I would say. The film is directed by Cary Fukunaga, who is a great director. I loved his work on It, the 2017 It film. And this film, what he does is he just brings a lot of energy and fun to Bond, a bit bombastic, and it's sort of, a big bang to end Craig's era on. And I think that sort of bombast of it is what I've missed from the current Bond films. And yeah, I thought he did an absolutely superb job. And then the action as well. Oh man, the pre-title sequence, which with the Aston Martin that's been shown in a lot of the trailers, that was perfect. The stuff in Jamaica, the stuff in Cuba, that was great. Some of the other action scenes, I don't want to get too spoilery, but yet they were also brilliant. And as I said, the locations, stuff like Cuba and Jamaica, the locations were gorgeous, and the cinematography was very good, very good. Shot composition, I just think overall it looked gorgeous, the film did. The film also had a really good pre-title sequence. Is it the longest in the franchise? It might be, because it was quite a while, but yeah, it was a really good pre-title sequence, and I loved the Billie Eilish song. I've really come around on that song. It is, at first I wasn't as fussed on it, but it's a bit like You Only Live Twice. It's a very calming and very relaxing song, and I think it's brilliant. But my main flaws with the film really do come in the final act. I won't obviously spoil it, but there are plot points and plot decisions and whatnot that just feel really contrived and really, they don't make sense of why is this happening because of that. It just doesn't add up. It feels really contrived. And now that I've thought about it for a bit, it just, that kind of the last chunk of the film, there are many points where it's like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing this? And it does drag the film down quite a bit. But I think, despite some of those big issues that I have near the end, I think for the most part, the first 2/3 of the film, I thought was phenomenally good. And so the good definitely outweighs the bad for me. So I will give No Time to Die currently, reaction, this is my first thoughts, I'm going to currently give it an 8 out of 10. And as for ranking it against the other Bond films, it would probably be around just shy of the top 10, or near the middle. So about number 12, number 13 is where I'm thinking at the moment. But yeah, this is subject to change, obviously. We'll need to wait a while for it to properly set in. So that is it, my spoiler-free review of No Time to Die. What did you think of the film? If you've seen it, let me know in the comments below. But be sure to keep spoilers out of this one for now, Because if you do spoil the film, as I say, Jaws is going to come and he's going to eat you, okay? So just keep spoilers away. But say your general thoughts in the comments below, whether you liked it, whether you disliked it. It's definitely a very polarising film from what I've seen. You'll either love it or you hate it, I think, but I'm welcome to all opinions, obviously. Be sure to like and subscribe. Click the little bell so you don't miss a thing. And this is Clack of the Geek, signing out. Ta-ta, everyone.